Memes, just ordinary pictures. It might seem, but how much joy, information and money they bring, you can't even imagine. Last year, 75% of Cannes Lions winners from the United States and Great Britain used humor, up from just 52% in 2023. Meme marketing is gaining popularity. Brands are rethinking their attitude to humor and implementing it into communication, and customers are buying it. And what is more frightening, it works for all. No matter who you are, Alpha, Zoomer, Millennial, X or Boomer, memes will find you. Hey, I'm Mike Inishev, and in this video we are diving into the wild world of memes, where they came from, why they are used in marketing, and how to leverage them without looking cringe for Gen Z. So let's go! Memes may feel like product of today's online culture, but their origin dates back decades. Biologist Richard Dawkins was the first to coin the term meme in his 1976 book The Selfish Gene. He used the term to describe cultural information that spreads from person to person, much like genes. With the development of the internet, meme research continued, and in 1994, Douglas Rushkoff, in his book Mediavirus, defined a meme as a social virus spreading through popular culture. Terminology is surely cool, but what about real memes? Well, the first meme, similar to modern ones, appeared in 1921 in a satirical magazine. It was a collage that anticipated the popular expectation reality format. It is signed with the phrases "How do you think you look like when a flashlight is taken?" and "How you really look like." But the golden age of memes began with the advent of the internet. In 1996, as an example of a product, Autodesk created the video Baby Cha 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 with a dancing baby. It was sent to other companies by email, and the video began to spread at the viral rate. Later, the image of baby and its dance became common in commercials and TV shows. Fun fact, the original South Park VHS type got passed around the same way. People liked and copied them over and over again until they finally returned it to the creators again.
People call us and say, dude, you gotta see this thing, I'm gonna send you this thing. And we're like, that's ours.
In the 2000s, meme became part of the culture. Their viral potential could not be ignored by brands. And that's how the meme marketing appeared and became one of the most effective tools for interacting with an audience. No matter where, on or off the internet, it attracts much more attention than regular advertising. Meme marketing is a way to establish an emotional connection with the audience through humor and relevant images. It encourages people to discuss and report ads. Jokes and self-irony play a key role. The simpler and funnier the content, the more likely it is to become viral. Meme marketing companies include those that have become memes themselves or those in which humor was intentionally used. For instance, in 2010, Old Spice launched the absurd and ironic advertising campaign "The Man Your Man Could Smell Like," in order to stand out in homogeneous advertising cluster of self-care products and stop being associated with a grandpa cologne.
Look down, back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell like. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that thing you love. Look again. The tickets are now diamonds.
Old Spice relied on hyperbolized male advertising, and it worked. It still lives in memes. The video scored more than 6 million views in the first day, and in the first week it became the most popular video on YouTube at all. Sales of Old Spice products increased by 107%, and now the video has more than 60 million views. Another example. In 2018, the Heinz brand initiated a debate around the status of tomatoes. Is it a fruit or vegetable? And created a hashtag Tomato Debate that users actively used on social networks. The campaign included a humorous video that raised the serious issue. The video spread through social media channels and TV, creating a viral effect and encouraging people to share their opinions, becoming more and more involved in the discussion.
Scientists will tell you that this is a fruit. Lawyers, that it's a vegetable. Now look at your emojis. Is tomato the last fruit emoji or the first vegetable emoji? What do you think? Do you eat tomatoes like a fruit or like a vegetable?
The campaign ended up generating several times more impressions and interactions than the brand had anticipated. Instead of a total reach of 1 million, Heinz received more than 4 million impressions with over 80,000 interactions on Instagram and Facebook. Today, memes aren't just funny pictures, they are a super useful marketing tool. They fit naturally into conversations and help brands talk to people in a way that feels real and easy to understand. Memes work because they change fast to match what's popular and lots of people find them funny. However, not all memes live long. Their life cycle typically follows one of three scenarios. In the first one, the meme goes viral beyond its original context and then fades as a new trends emerge. The second scenario, the meme never reached a wide audience and remains niche, dying after a while. And the third one is when the meme dies, goes to meme hell, then resurrects, adapting to new trends. These rare memes achieve immortality, becoming beloved classics, like this one. Memes are relevant to everyone, but in their own way. What the alphas laugh at, the Zoomers cry at. Each generation perceives memes through the prism of their experiences, cultural context, and technologies. Alphas born in the era of TikTok and one-day memes, watching dynamic content, short videos with training sound and visual jokes that are understandable in a split second. For Zoomers, memes are more than a joke. It is a mean of self-expression and a form of protest to discuss important social topics, often with irony and sarcasm. Millennials appreciate nostalgic content. Their favorite memes often refer to the culture of the 2000s and adapt classic formats to modern realities. Boomers and Gen X sometimes perceive memes as mysterious puzzles, but they actively share those that are understandable and seem funny. Okay, memes are everything, but where do you actually find them? The first and most common source is a pop culture. Images and formats from popular comedies, movies, and TV shows are frequently adapted to fit local context, often achieving tremendous success as memes. The second one is foreign countries. The internet has erased the boundaries between cultures, and memes have become a kind of international language of humor. Memes can also be found in different niches and communities. Programmers, marketers, artists, gamers, and others create unique memes for their own. They rarely become widespread as they are based on local knowledge, but sometimes it happens. And finally, there are brands. Companies may intentionally generate memes as a part of their SMM strategy or unintentionally. Take Trivago's hotel search service, for example. Their ad campaign with the catchphrase "Hotel Trivago" went viral unexpectedly.
Hotel Trivago.
Users started repurposing it in completely unrelated context just because it was funny. Memes provide a powerful marketing shortcut. They cut through the noise of clip thinking and banner blindness to deliver your message directly. Their power, of course, humor. It triggers emotions and makes content memorable and highly shareable. When users encounter memes that spark positive emotions, they naturally associate those good feelings with your brand, strengthening customer loyalty. However, in order for this chain of work, you need to understand your target audience well and be prepared for the fact that they will not be for everyone. The main rule is don't rush into places where your brand is irrelevant. Otherwise, they will laugh at you, not with you. To stay relevant, you need to suspend your skepticism and accept everything that appears on the internet. Conduct monthly trend watchings. They show the interactions of competitors with the target audience from 14 to 20 years. It's also necessary to absorb the content you sell. Stream new music, follow Gen Z news sources, but don't try to be on the same wavelength with them. Show that you understand, but don't get into their territory. Consider the age, cultural context, and economic status of your audience. These factors determine whether joke will be perceived as funny, boring, or even offensive. For example, in 2014, the US Department of Health used the iconic Dodgy Dog meme to promote a health insurance program. Users consider it inappropriate to use a meme to promote such a serious topic, and the campaign received a lot of bad comments. Never post memes without fully understanding their context. Otherwise, you risk appearing inappropriate, indifferent, or even cruel. For instance, after Ray Rice's domestic violence incident, Twitter users creates a hashtag #WhyIStayed to share abuse survivors' experiences. Giorno pizza, without understanding the context, also posted a tweet with this hashtag to promote their pizzas. The negative reaction from the audience was immediate. Remember, memes have an expiration dates. You can only get into a trend at the right moment. Don't be like a McDonald's in the UK in 2018, which tried to be the old "say no more fam" hairstyle related meme. This meme was relevant maybe in 2015, and the publication itself looked like a desperate attempt to please young people. The audience reacted accordingly, with ridicule and annoyance. Memes break advertising norms organically, and this unpredictability risks backlash. Once a meme escapes a campaign, brands lose control of its perception. These risks are usually prevented by clever brand safety, a strategy that protects companies from harmful online content, ensuring that ads don't appear alongside damaging materials. But I'll keep this short, because we've already covered brand safety and censorship strategies in one of our previous videos, so if you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. People love humor in advertising, but it's important to work with it correctly and be on the same wavelength with the audience. The main secret of success is to be relevant, to find a balance between courage and prudence, and not to be afraid to experiment and try new formats. That's it for today. If you found this video interesting, please like it and subscribe. If you want more practical videos, join our school community. Just follow the link in the description and find out the details. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.